My name's Ray, and I hunt with a crossbow. Now, a lot of people ask me, they say, why don't you hunt with a rifle? Because anybody can kill deers with a rifle. It takes a real man to kill a deer with a crossbow. You know who used crossbows? The Mongolians, the Romans, them's real men. They didn't use rifles. I'm gonna tell you the real reason that I use a crossbow. It is because I have 3 felonies. You know, you rob a little cricket one time and the government's like, oh, can't have a gun no more. I don't need one, Mr. Government. I have a crossbow. When you shoot a deer with a rifle, you just got that little bitty piece of lead going through that deer's body. You be tracking that deer all the time if you don't make the perfect shot. But with a crossbow, you see that right there? That's 3 razor blades right there. That will put a hole in a deer the size of Rhode Island. But the thing is, when you are messing with a weapon like this, a weapon of mass destruction, you have to be extra safe. Well, I didn't see no deers today, but I found my arrow. I told y'all that crossbow's effective. It kills trucks. My name's Terry, and you won't catch me deer hunting with no other rifle than my Marlin 35 lever action. Now this rifle here has been passed down from generation to generation to generation. Shoot far. This rifle could have been used in the Revolutionary War by George Washington himself. You know, my great-grandpappy's great-grandpappy's great-grandpappy was the one that had this. That's at least over 400 years ago. This rifle here has slayed many a deer. Yeah, you won't catch me hunting with none of them fancy-smancy new rifles in their high-powered scopes. Yeah, you can see 1,000 yards, but them scopes can fail you. You be walking through the woods, drop that rifle, oh no, I done knocked my scope off. Not with this here. I can drop this sucker, boom, pick it back up, look straight through them iron sights, bam, peg me a deer. You see these camos right here? They ain't never been washed. Not one time. I've had these same camos since I was 18 years old. 35 years old now. You see, if you wash these camos, them deers can smell you. It don't matter if you 40 foot up in there. Them deers come in, they smell you. They gone. Right then. Now, you know what I bathe in every single day of deer season? Deer urine. My whole house smells like deer urine. But you know what? Them deers can't smell me. My name's Chet, and when I go to the woods to hunt deer, I only wear Sitka camouflage. Yeah, you won't catch me wearing no mossy oak, true timber, or real tree. See, boys that wear that camo, they don't kill the big bucks. And that's because when the deer walk out, he sniffs up in there, he says, oh, I smell poverty. And he walks on into the bushes. Most people take out loans to buy cars and houses. Not me. I take out loans to buy my Sitka camouflage. Yeah! Oh, God. You didn't see me there, did you? Huh? Just think about that. Deer walking through the woods. And I pounced down from a tree because I was invisible to the naked eye, thanks to my Sitka camouflage. I only saw 4 8-point bucks and a couple does, but they's all too small, so I didn't take them. But now, since it's a Sunday morning, I'm gonna head on to church because you can go to church in Sitka camouflage. My name's Clarence, and when I go deer hunting, my motto is, if you shoot a big enough bullet, even a bad shot is a good shot. This rifle here is my 5.77 Tyrannosaur. The other day, I shot a deer in his front left toe. Blew off both his legs. You see, when you hunt with a rifle this big, you kill them and clean them at the same time. Now, a lot of fellas don't like to go hunting in the bushes with their rifle. They say, oh no, man, if I shoot my rifle and that bullet hits a twig, it'll knock my bullet off course. I won't be able to kill the deer. You don't have to worry about that when you hunt with a 5.77 Tyrannosaur. The other day, 8-point buck walked out. He walked right behind a 3-inch pine tree. I said, shoot far. I shot straight through that pine tree. Boom! the shrapnel from that pine tree would have killed that deer, but that bullet still went through double-lunged and blew his lungs out. He lay right there dead. The other day, I was sitting in my deer stand. 4 deers walked up, stood back to back to back to back. One shot fire, knocked them all down like dominoes. I had enough meat to fill my freezer for 3 years just with one shot from my 5.77 Tyrannosaur. You know, a lot of deer hunters always go after the big buck. That's all they want to kill is big bucks, or they want to kill that doe to put meat in the freezer. But you see me, I'm a numbers guy. Oh, you killed that 200-pound buck, that's cool. But the 13 that I shot and killed weigh as much as that buck you killed. Last deer season, I killed 46 deers. Well, if you count the ones with spots as half a deer, I only killed 23, but that's still a lot of deers. Now, I will say that there was one I shot, and at first I swore up down it was a Chihuahua dog. But when I went out there to check on it, it was a deer. It had just popped out the womb. You know, but hey, you know what? If you got 4 legs, you can get shot just like any other deer. You know, when I hunt with a bow, it makes me feel more primal. Because with a rifle, with a gun, you can be hundreds of yards away from the animal. You don't feel the animal's spirit. When you hunt with a bow, you have to get up close and personal to the animal. You have to form a bond. You have to be the predator, and the deer is your prey. I also like using a bow because the baddest man on earth used a bow. And I'm talking about Rambo. Shoot, it's even in the name. You know, they didn't call him Ram Rifle. No, they called him Rambo. He killed like 88 dudes with machine guns with his bow. Bet you Chuck Norris couldn't do that. Now, as you can see, this property that I am hunting today is a beautiful piece of land. Now, if you ask me whose property it is, I don't have a clue. Now, a lot of people would say what I'm doing is trespassing, but I don't think of it that way. I think of it as me helping these landowners control their deer population, while I keep the deer on my land nice and safe. Now, as you can see, I'm pouring me some corn out. You see, I like to create what I like to call snack stations. So when I'm out in the woods, if I get hungry, I can come eat me some corn. Now, the game warden tried to say that I'm baiting for deers. This is my corn, and I am gonna eat it. But I will tell you, if a deer comes up and tries to eat my corn, I'm gonna shoot him, because that's my corn. You don't let a man walk in your house and steal the steak you eating off your table, do you? No, pow, you shoot him. That's what I'm gonna do to that deer if he steals my corn. You see his flashlight right here? 10,000 lumens. When I hit a deer in the eyeballs with that, they think they looking into the sun. They go blind, they go dumb. The next thing they know, they up in heaven with dear Jesus. You get it? Dear Jesus. I killed myself. Actually, I kill deers. You know, the old saying goes, you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar. Well, you catch more deers with a spotlight than you do without one.
Bing bong.
Well, 20 minutes till dark. Time for me to get out of here. The deer can have it. I am not getting ate by no Sasquatch. What was that? All my friends make fun of me. Talking about, oh, he's scared of the dark. I am not scared of the dark. I'm scared of what's in the dark. Keep hearing footsteps. Whatever it is behind me, I got a gun. I'll shoot you. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to walk through the dark bushes. But I hope he leadeth me to my truck so I can get out of here. I don't know where I